So the new Rec Room original, Showdown, is releasing soon for all players. And after playing it extensively this past week and buying Rec Room Plus for a month just to play it early, I've decided to give my thoughts on how enjoyable it is and how it compares to other Rec Room originals. This activity is, as you can see, a PvP game that essentially boils down to team battle from paintball, but with different guns that make the encounters play out differently. There's currently only one map for this activity, and admittedly it is a rather small sized map, but I do think it works well for the 2 teams of 3 players for this mode. Here are the positives that I have for this activity. What I like most about it is the weapons themselves and the process of learning how they work and how to aim with them. Definitely feels different from the paint and laser guns. I'll start with the revolver, as it's basically the Showdown equivalent of the paint pistol and the laser pistol. For me, whenever I play paintball or laser tag, I often aim down the sights of the gun during fights. This doesn't exactly work with the revolver as it doesn't have sights to look down, and the angle of it makes you have to hold it in a specific way and lead ahead of your targets while not overcorrecting your aim. I found myself often shooting either above my targets or below my targets at first. This combined with the aggressive recoil animation of the revolver makes it to where you have to learn the best angle to hold it and keep it there as steady as you can if you want to stay accurate while shooting it fast. Next is the shotgun, which is pretty self-explanatory. You point it at an enemy, shoot it, and you have a pretty good chance of hitting them. The shotgun in Showdown doesn't have as much spread over far distances like the laser shotgun does, and it could just be me, but I feel like it has a slightly further range than the paintball shotgun as well. It's a pretty viable choice given that players die in one hit from any weapon and you can often hit people who are halfway across the map with this thing. Finally is the repeater, which, for some reason, is a 3-round burst weapon with slight recoil for each consecutive shot. I'd definitely say it's easier to aim with the repeater than the revolver, and adjusting your aim to accommodate for the recoil of each shot can make it very deadly for long-range fights. I feel like the way that the guns work along with the size of the map make this activity feel fast-paced and frantic, making it at least stand out a bit from the likes of paintball and laser tag. Now onto what I don't like about this activity. First off, as I've mentioned before, there's only one map. After only playing this activity for around a week, I've already had more fun in Showdown than I've had in both Stunt Runner and Rec Rally. But even despite that, I'm already starting to get the feeling that I'm gonna get bored of playing on the same map pretty soon, and that I'll just go back to playing paintball. And along with that, I feel like there should be a second mode to play like how paintball has both team battle and capture the flag. I think it'd be cool if there was an objective mode that utilizes the Wild West theme of the map. Maybe there could be a mode that involves the bandit team robbing a bank, or have them maybe stop the train in the middle of the map and grab as much gold as they can from it, with the deputies trying to stop them. Just something that makes the players on both teams navigate the map differently and have a goal that utilizes parts of the map in an interesting way. Another gripe I have is that I really think there should have been some type of manual reloading of the guns for VR players. Even if it's just as simple as how reloading the laser weapons work. I think it would have been cool for VR players to have to physically pull back the lever on the repeater, or put the cylinder back into the revolver after running out of bullets. Anything that gives the guns at least some small level of interactivity. Showdown is a good time for a decent number of matches, but currently doesn't have a lot to keep people's attention for long. If there was some type of second mode to play, and at least one other map to add some variety, I think Showdown could be a really cool activity with a lot of replay value. But as it is now, I'm gonna give this activity a 7 out of 10. Also, Rec Room, please add the Showdown weapons into Rec Royale at some point, please and thank you.